Hi there, it's Lori, and my story is that I hurt everybody's brain in Linda Saxaida's live on Thursday. Sorry about that, because I said I was helping my stepdaughter with a probability project, and I taught AP statistics. So the question was about, well, how many socks, if you had 10 black socks and 10 white socks, and there was absolutely no light, how many socks do you need to, this is the question Linda posed, how many socks do you need to choose to guarantee that you have a match? The answer is 3. Now, granted, you could have 3 of the same, but you're guaranteed to have a matching pair if you take 3 socks, because one of them will be, the first 2 could be different, and the third one will match one of those 2. Anyway, so then I said the harder question would be to, my brain hurts now. Well, actually, my brain has hurt all day, but that's a whole different thing. The harder question is, what's the probability that if you choose 2 socks, what's the probability that the first 2 will match? It's not as simple as that seems. So when I said that the answer was, I already forgot. I want to say 9/38. Everybody's like, okay, Lori, you're crazy. I could teach lessons. If y'all want statistics lessons, I'm happy to do statistics shorts, because it's interesting to me. This is probability, but yeah, sorry about breaking everybody's brains. I apologize for that, because I obviously could not teach the lesson. Okay, part of why I have a headache today. Lots of wind, and I don't think those contact lenses worked well enough. So again, I will use them at certain times, but not all the time. Funny story about those contact lenses. I am making that SpongeBob blanket. I've gotten a little further on the background part. You can kind of see it. The pineapple house is going to look so freaking cool. Anyway, but I had picked out the colors for Gary the snail, his pet snail. When I came in this morning, not wearing those contacts, I had to change every single yarn except one because I was not seeing the colors properly. See how this is purple? It looked milk chocolate brown to me. Yeah, so it was funny. All right, so we're going to start with the thrift store stuff. I'm going to start with this stuff, and then I'm going to ask this question, and then we're going to do Happy Meal. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Here's cool stuff I found at the thrift store. I have a whole Coca-Cola collection. I'm going to have to find a way to bring that up here and put that in this room, but this sign was a reasonable price, so I was like, and it's in really good condition. I know it looks weathered, but it is in really good condition. And it already has the hole, so I can stick it on the wall. Anyway, so I'm very excited about that. This was the only one. This is 2 different thrift stores. This is the same one as the Coca-Cola. I looked at every diamond painting. I love this one. This was literally the only one that every single thing that's supposed to be in there was actually in there. So let me show you. So we have that, and we have this. So this person bought it, never used it. Or somebody else bought it, and then it got donated because it was just taking up space. Now, I love this. At some point, I will do this for my daughter. Armchair Chef is sending me a diamond painting to finish for her because it is personalized. So I am going to finish that for her. But I looked in every single box, and something was missing out of all the other diamond paintings. Like for one, it was this beautiful horse. It had none of the drills. The thing you need to stick on. Oh, okay, that's useless. Okay, I got these. Little notebook with a pen. A little notebook. These will probably be extras. Like I said, I'm kind of building up a stash for member packs. This I just got for fun. I should have worn them in my Friday video. They're just too fun. My next magical make along for March. This is another lucky thing, but it's not actually a shamrocky thing. Maybe I'll make sure I have this for my St. Patrick's Day the 17th video. Anyway, I'll try to wear those on my other make, but I haven't started that yet. Now, I did actually get some yarn because this is beautiful. Now, did it look this color? No, it did not look this color. I love this color. It's fantastic. This is, I love this cotton. Again, this is garment worthy. I have a possible idea for this. 100 grams, 3.5 ounces. 180 yards, 165 meters, 5 millimeter knitting needles, 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, 100% cotton. This color is Aspen, Aspyn. It's very sea glass is the color I would call it. Anyway, so I need to put that with my cotton. Well, there's no darn space with my cotton. I'll have to figure that out. So it's a yarn management problem. All right. Next up is the coolest thing, the very coolest thing I bought. It is an LED Diet Coke light. I haven't tested it yet. She said I could take it back if it doesn't work. It looks like it's never been used. Oh, I have to get a little screwdriver to open the batteries. So it was clicked on. But anyway, I'll have this Diet Coke because I can't really have Diet Coke too much because of the aspartame. Aspartame's hurts the head. Anyway, also messes with your short-term memory. If you're drinking a lot of things that contain aspartame and you notice you're having trouble with your short-term memory, see if you can cut that specific one out. See if that helps. Anyway, it's got the information. I'll have my husband check that out. I'm so super psyched about that. Because it's so cool. It's so fun. I've never seen anything like it. And I don't remember how much it cost. How much did it cost? It's clearly brand new. It's $3.99, $4. And it says color changing light, LED powered, which is good. LED is good for me. All right, in that kind of diffused manner. All right, the other thing is from Dollar Tree. You're not going to see my Dollar Tree stuff, or is it? Yeah, that's Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree stuff you're going to see tomorrow. Okay. Most of that I just showed you was from Goodwill. Did I miss anything from Goodwill? Hold on. Okay. This is from the Arc, which is also a thrift store, that I usually manage to find some good project bags or yarn or crafts. I didn't find any of those, but what I did find was blankets, homemade blankets that I was going to reclaim yarn. However, I'm going to also talk about the price of them. Wouldn't normally talk about that. And then I need some help. I'm going to show you the first one first. I believe I spent $5 on this. I haven't decided if I'm going to frog this or keep this. I have washed it. It had something spilled on it somewhere, but it's all clean now. I sprayed it and it's good. It wasn't like a stain, so I didn't use the Miss Mouths. I'm like, you can even, there's no way you could get this yarn for $5. So, it's a little heavy. But this was the one I saw first. And it was not a yellow tag. Although it might have been. No, it wasn't. It wasn't because that was a whole fun thing in the thrift store trying to decide if the tag, I don't know if you know about United States thrift stores, but the different color tags, different days have different discounts. So I was trying to compare the tags because I had those other contacts in. I was comparing the tags to each other. Is this tag yellow? Is this tag yellow? Anyway. Because the yellow tags, and this one, I know, has a yellow tag. If you have thoughts, should I take that apart or leave it? Because it's perfectly good. My brain mostly saw those colors correctly. This one, however, did not see the correct colors. Ugh. Okay. This, I laid on my queen-size bed. This is big enough to submit to the Stitcherhood. But here is my dilemma. Okay, I saw this. I saw this a little bit. I'm like, okay, I can fix that. I'm going to kind of have to guess what hook size. I may have to use a sewing needle. I can fix that, okay? So, like, that's not a dilemma. But then, there you go. This color looked, with those contact lenses, this color looked this color to me. This is the color I thought it was. Okay. The mint green is lovely. Everything is very well made. I think this is a half double crochet chevron like what Camille is working on. Okay, so here's the dilemma. We're right about at halfway on the blanket. And we've got this hole here. So the question is, do I fix it? Do I find a way to fix it? I'll show you that. So I've got a corner and this. These are the only two spots that are bad. And it's queen size. It is hangs over a couple inches on each side of my queen size bed and goes the full length. So again, this is about, it's not even half because it's one full green, one full mint, and partway through the next green. And then there's, I guess it is about halfway. It's a little less, it's a little closer to this end where I already had to fix something. Well, here's the thing. So I would say, oh, okay, I could frog back to that place and then crochet it? Well, a couple things. I don't know what hook size this is. I guarantee my tension is not the same as this person's. So it's really not a frog it and fix it situation. So my options are fix it or pull it all out and make a different blanket. And that sounds like a lot of time. But if that's what makes sense, if y'all think that that's not necessarily something I could fix in a way that would be nice enough to donate, then, because when I initially saw it, I'm like, oh, I love those colors. I didn't realize it was already queen size, but it is. I was going to just reclaim the yarn. But when I saw this hole, I had more of a question. Again, frogging back to that point and redoing it is not going to work because there's no way I can get this person's tension. I don't know what hook size, all kinds of things. I mean, that's just not an option, unfortunately. I mean, because if it was my own work, heck yeah, that's what I would do. Because I would know what hook I used by watching an old video, because I wouldn't probably write it down. Or I'm just kind of playing with this to see what I can pull together here. Because again, it would be really nice to be able to donate this. But this was something that Camille said a while back. I don't know if you recall when she was talking about the shawls and why she was hesitant for people to make shawls for the Archway, because she didn't want them to just go straight to the Very Good store, which is a thrift store, which earns money to help support the Archway. And so her concern was, okay, these items are going to get put in that thrift store and they're not going to be valued at what they're worth. People's just buying the yarn. Like I said, I haven't told you yet. This was marked as $11, but it had a yellow tag. So I paid half of that. I paid $5.50 for a queen size handmade blanket. You can't even get a skein of yarn for that. Like a real skein. You get little skeins. Anyway. So to go back to what I was saying about Camille. So her concern was somebody would make a shawl. It wouldn't be guaranteed to go directly to a victim. And she knew they would undervalue it. Yeah. $10.99, $11, even if I had paid full price, which I was willing to do, but I could tell it was a yellow tag. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting that no matter what. That's it, severely undervalued, right? Anyway, so I need your opinions. Do I frog the whole thing? Do I try to fix this? I kind of pulled some of it to where I could work on fixing it. But then if I fix it, is it really good enough to donate? I don't know. Good enough to donate to the Stitcherhood. Let me show you what I've gotten. I've gotten all the little pieces, the ends. I don't know. I need your thoughts. I genuinely need your thoughts here. So I can mess around with it, but like I said, frogging it back to the point and restarting is just not an option. It's not, because it's not my own work. So if I frog it, I'm frogging the whole thing, which, because of the corner error, is not a problem. I know, I'm going to be able to pull it out, really, no problem. It's going to kill me a little to be yanking out all the yarn. Because this, I wasn't worried about fixing that. When it's already the queen size blanket and it's like basically finished work, it's just got these two little problems. I don't know. Because again, I know I can at least repair it to some degree, but is that good enough to submit to the Stitcherhood? And it's certainly not handmade by me. I wouldn't feel right counting that as 10 entries. This would be 1 entry if it's good enough, but I don't know. Anyway, please help me. Please help me. I need to know what you would do. Again, my own work, there's no question what I would do. I would frog it to the mistake, which is give or take halfway. But it's not my own work. It's not my own work. So I could never I can't match it, and it won't look right. Okay, I was going to do Happy Mail. So let me do that. Okay, I'm going to just angle this down for a second. That whole pile was from the Happy Mail that you're going to see later. I'll either do 2 Saturday videos, so you'll see the Happy Mail as its own video, or I will include it with my Dollar Tree video. I just didn't want to make such a long video. So this is my goodbye for Saturday, the Saturday morning video. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs to you all. Meemaw hug. Meemaw potato hug. Meemaw potato head hugs. And whatever kind of hug you need. And remember this. All right. Bye. Oh, when you're crocheting. That's all I mean.